The idea behind the whole trip was to experience as many cuisines and cultures as I could to boost my knowledge, and I'd like to say that happened. I went all around the world. It was an around the world trip. Working in different kitchens was an experience that I'll never forget. Working in Australia was an experience like I'd never had. I worked in a much bigger kitchen than I've ever worked in, with a team of over 30 chefs, which is something college does, not that many, but with a bigger team. But the covers and the food that you're doing for such a high clientele is crazy, and I took so much from working there. Studying at Highbury, working with different people, different lecturers and things like that sets you up for different kitchens around the world. So you learn how to cooperate with your team, and food-wise, how to prepare different dishes and things like that, and just basic skills that you take on, and you build on them. I've got a few recipes that I've collected along the way that represent that place, I guess. Yeah, there's plenty of recipes that I can use, and different products. It's more the products than the recipes. Fine dining is something that's always been big to me, so when I was travelling and researching where I wanted to work, I knew what sort of class I wanted to be in. So that was my main goal when I set off. I've learned a hell of a lot about English food while I've been travelling as well, because so many people say to you it doesn't exist, and being the patriotic person you are, you don't want to hear that. And so I've become very protective over English food, so I'm looking into that a bit more. English food has a history, and a lot of people don't know about the English history. So I want to promote English food. I did some research and I bought books because it's become a kind of passion of mine now, to prove that there is a history behind English food. The world as a food place is very, very varied, but at the same time very much the same. Influences me to say, well, this is what's so good about England. Where can we make it even better than what it is?
British cookery is all about really a mixture of everything. We're multicultural and cosmopolitan, and if she can bring some of that and influence it on some of her cooking, she'll go a long way. Ever since the third year, she's been on about travelling the world for an experience, and she was an outstanding student. She'll go well in her career, and hopefully she's going to come back in and talk to our current students about her trip and some of her experiences and showcase some of the dishes she's learned.
I'd love to come back to Highbury because I've made a lot of friends here, and the lecturers have always been supportive to me. So I'd like to share my experiences and my knowledge with future students and promote the world, I guess.